Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashpika, the channel where we talk a lot about making and selling digital products. Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a home decor to-do list in the Photoshop. This is again a Photoshop tutorial. I'm going to show you step-by-step procedure. This is just one of the way, or there are so many ways in which you can approach it. So without further ado, let's dive in. Give this video a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you want more such videos. And if you are a creative person looking forward to make money online, then I have another channel. The links are in description box below. Make sure you do check it out. Without further ado, let's dive into this tutorial. Okay guys, currently we are in the Photoshop, so I'm gonna quickly go and open up a new canvas. I'm gonna take 6 by 9 inches, 72 resolution, RGB color mode. Background content, you can keep it as a white, transparent, or you can choose any specific color. I'm gonna keep it as a white, and we're gonna proceed towards a new white canvas. So I'm going to be using a brush tool in the Photoshop. I'm going to be using the custom brushes that I made for myself. You could verbally use the default brushes the Photoshop already have, or you can import your own brushes, whatever it is. Or you can verbally import the graphic as well if you really want to use that one. It depends on you. So this one I'm going to be using. I'm going to decrease the size of the brush so that it fits well on my canvas. And I'm going to be proceeding and checking with the other brushes I have. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to proceed further. I'm gonna set the mode over here, and I'm gonna be started using my brush. But you can see the color was very light because it's a sky blue, so I'm gonna change the color of my brush. I want a darker one over here, and I want a green one, so that's what I'm using over here. Since it's a watercolor brush, that's why you could see you are getting a watercolor shade over here. But if you are using another brush, obviously you're gonna have a different results. You can change the color, or you can keep the one color only, and you can use the different shades of that one color, like a monochromatic one, or you could have a different color. So I'm actually changing the color, and I'm using two different colors over here. So just repeat the process until you feel like you are done with the kind of the background that you want for your digital product. So now we're going to be moving towards the text tool because we are done with the background. You can choose any font. The Photoshop has the default fonts, or you can import the new font. You can set the size, you can set the color for your fonts, and you can progress further on. And I'm just going to be typing over here. Since it's a home decor to-do list, you can write it that way, or you can simply name it as a home decor list or to-do list, whatever it is, it depends on you. I've actually tabbed over your home decor to-do list for my digital product, and that's what you can see over here. Once you're done with the heading, if you're not done, then probably change the color or increase the size, but I think that I'm gonna do this stuff pretty quickly over here. So you can see I pretty quickly actually created the shape over here. You can change the color, or you can do a lot of the stuffs with this particular shape tool over here. So I'm gonna keep it upside because I want it for the heading. The heading will going to come inside of something like that. So I'm gonna just change its color. I'm gonna take a light color because it's a pretty dark over here. But I want the same shade, but it's lighter in the shade. So I'm gonna pick up, and now you could see how it's actually looking. I've chosen the text tool again because at this time I want to set another font, and I'm gonna decrease the size and see the color, how it's actually looking like, and I'm gonna be start typing. Now this one would be the subheading for my home decor to-do list. You can see the color is pretty dark and the text is not that clearly visible, so I'm gonna just play around with it until I'm done with that. You can also repeat the process the same way I'm doing it, or you can do it your own way. So I'm writing the text over here. So I'm going to be making the final changes over here with the text, the size, color, and see how it's actually looking, and also with the alignment, whether you want it the center align, left or right, whatever it is, depending on what kind of end results you want for your digital product. Obviously, it's going to vary. So I'm just going to realign it, and until I'm done with that, then I'm going to proceed further on. You can see I've actually lightened the color of the shape because the text should be visible from that. Earlier it was dark. The same thing you could do, and you can make the updates and changes according to the result that you want for your home decor to-do list. Now we're gonna proceed further. I'm actually bought another custom shape tool over here. That's the line I'm using. You can use the line, or it's just optional, guys. Okay, I'm using it because I want it. If you don't want it, then simply just don't use it. Keep the thing simple. So I'm just gonna realign it, and I'm gonna be actually using this particular line layer, and I'm gonna duplicate it because I want the multiple different lines. Since it's a home decor to-do list, so I want the lines, the spaces where the people can write or where I can write, whatever way it is. So that's why I'm going to be duplicating this line layer so that I can get the multiple different lines which I'm going to be rearranging later on onto my canvas, so that there is an empty space, the line is there where we can write about the to do list. So you either can duplicate the layer the way I'm doing it on the right hand side panel of the layers, or you just need to right click it and it will going to pop up the option of duplicating the layer, or you could actually bring the line layer again and again and just resize and reshape it and choose the color the way you want to. But since I want the exact size and shape and color of my line tool, so that's why I've actually duplicated it. Now I'm going to be selecting the individual line layer on the right hand side panel of my layers panel, and we're going to realign them to their respective position. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to quickly do this procedure, realign all the lines on my canvas. So now you could see I have actually aligned all the lines before only. Now I'm using the shape tool again. This time is the rectangular box I'm using. You could ignore this step. You can place more lines, or you can bring another shape tool, or keep it as a blank as well. Now this one I'm bringing over here just for the extra stuff the people can write in this home decor to-do list. Now I'm going to be actually going further and making and updating the changes for this rectangular tool or rectangular box that I bring over here. So I've actually lightened up the color for this rectangular box because earlier it was way more dark and I want the similar color the ellipse is having. So that's why I've actually chosen the lightened shade of the color. You could have a same color as your other box or other shape tools, or you could choose a different color depending on what type of color theme you are having for your digital products and what type of ideal client avatar you're targeting. Or if you're making for personal use, then obviously you can do it according to it. Now I'm actually having a subheading for my rectangular box because there is a space for people to write something else over here. That's the notes or other miscellaneous, or you can keep something else over here in terms of the conclusion of what the people need to do at the end, or decluttering or cleaning list or chore list or something like that. You can keep it, or you just simply keep it as a blank, this extra space for writing even more if you want to write. So that's what I've written over here, the maintenance task, because I think that this is the another important part of the home decor to-do list that I want to keep it, or you can keep it as the other heading as well. It depends on you. Just keep on changing the colors, the heading, the shape until you are done with that, until you feel like the end result that you want for your digital product is the same that you're doing. So I think that I'm done with that. So I'm going to quickly go and save this particular file. You can save it whatever format you want to save. I'm going to save it as a JPEG file format. I'm going to name this particular file. We're going to save it. So I'm actually saving it as JPEG file format. The file name is here. And then you can simply directly save it. And boom, we have made a simple home decor to-do list in the Photoshop. Very simple, straightforward tutorial. Obviously, you can be more creative and you can do the way you want to. But it's very simple for me, and I find it easy and simple and creative and a fun process. Hopefully you find this tutorial useful. Let me know what you think. Hopefully you find this tutorial useful. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you want more such tutorials? Any video request is really welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna see you in the next video with a new amazing topic. Till then, take care. Bye guys.